With that breaking news out of Virginia, police say former Lieutenant Governor Justin Fairfax died in an apparent murder-suicide. Investigators say Fairfax shot his wife before turning the gun on himself. Officers responded to a home in Annandale shortly after midnight where they found both victims inside. Investigators say the couple's son and daughter were home at the time of the shootings. Police say the son called 911.
This has been an ongoing domestic dispute surrounding what seems to be a complicated or messy divorce.
The chief says the shootings may have been sparked by paperwork Justin Fairfax received. He served as lieutenant governor from 2018 to 2022 and previously ran for governor. His chances of leading Virginia were derailed by sexual assault allegations. Fairfax denied those claims. If you or someone you know is facing domestic violence, call the National Domestic Violence Hotline for help at 800-799-SAFE or go to thehotline.org. If you or someone you know is in crisis, call 988 to reach the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. In just a few hours, the man accused of setting a Danville City Council member on fire is expected to change his plea. WXII Buckhays is expected to plead guilty to attempted first-degree murder. WXII 12's Chris Peterson joins us live now from Danville, Virginia. Chris, this is a sudden turn in this case.
That's right, Audrey. It is a bit of a surprise turn of events since WXII Buck Hayes just pled not guilty in an arraignment hearing on April 1st. But according to Danville City Sheriff Mike Mondul, Hayes will switch his plea to guilty in a hearing this afternoon. This case all started back in late July of 2025 when police arrived at the offices of Showcase magazine where Danville City Councilman Lee Vogler works. Vogler told police that Hayes burned him. After his arrest, Hayes allegedly told investigators he dumped gasoline on Vogler and tried to kill him. During a September 2025 hearing, a Danville police sergeant said Hayes told him he tried to kill the man having an affair with his wife. Besides attempted first-degree murder, Hayes is also charged with aggravated malicious wounding and breaking and entering with intent to commit murder. Vogler spent several months recovering from his injuries but has since returned to his duties with the city council. Hayes is expected to make an appearance and enter that new plea in a hearing scheduled for 3 o'clock this afternoon. Of course, we'll have up-to-the-minute details for you on WXII at 4, 5, and 6 o'clock this evening. And, of course, any breaking news developments on WXII12.com. In Danville, Virginia, I'm Chris Peterson, WXII 12 News.
Thank you, Chris. Also developing this afternoon, a student attacked by brass knuckles during a fight at Glenn High School is now out of the hospital. We're told the student that caused this is facing charges. It all happened yesterday. The Forsyth County Sheriff's Office says the injured student was treated for cuts to the head and face that were caused by brass knuckles similar to the one on your screen. Deputies say after the fight, the students involved left campus and went to a Sheetz where additional disruptions occurred, including damage to property. In addition to the student accused of having the brass knuckles, the sheriff's office says 4 others will also face charges. Turning now to your weather, a live look outside from our camera in Mocksville. Beautiful skies out there. Meteorologist Michelle Kennedy joins us now. Michelle, I know it's a warm Thursday today.
It is a warm one again, right? Our temperatures are soaring for this time of the year. It's also odd to combine it with the low humidity that we've been dealing with. We're starting to see some of those dew points creep up over the next 24 hours, though, as we see an advancing system. Now, this is going to be bringing us our best chance to see some showers and some thunderstorms if we can get them going. A sprinkle or two, possibly early Friday morning. You know what? We'll just take the clouds even. That'll be a big help for early morning, certainly for the gardens and our lawns out there. Getting clouds in place will help even if we don't get a lot of rain from that initially. We've got another system that'll come in over the weekend too to bring us some rain opportunities. And we've got temperatures out there already in the 80s at this hour. We're 2 degrees cooler though than where we were yesterday. So not bad, right? We've got winds that are out of the west to southwest generally throughout the day and some gusty conditions along the mountains. The ridges are going to be a bit breezy. With that, we're also going to talk more about the drought change. We are seeing extreme drought starting to creep into the foothills right now. And we're also looking at that severe drought spreading north into Virginia. We'll have more details coming up in just a little bit.
And Michelle, that ongoing drought across our state is causing some water systems to implement usage restrictions. So far, none are in the Piedmont Triad. Iredell Water Corporation is now limiting lawn irrigation for customers to one overnight period per week. Using water to wash driveways, sidewalks, and cars at home is also banned, along with filling of swimming pools. On Monday, Raleigh will implement water restrictions there. Customers will only be allowed to irrigate their lawns and gardens overnight, 1 day per week, using a maximum of 1/2 inch of water. These dry conditions also delaying farmers as they approach the prime planting season for many of their crops. Will Brinkley is in his 19th season growing grain at WXII Farms, primarily to feed deer and livestock. With very little rain, the topsoil is too hard to plant seeds. He says he's not worried yet, but the next 3 weeks will set the tone for the rest of the growing season.
If our corn crop is off or it gets delayed, a lot of that animal feed down the line, it might be more expensive for the feed mills to buy because they might have to truck it in from out of state, or we just don't have the bushels here, so they have to get it all from out of state.
Brinkley says he's not planning to raise the prices on his products for now, since much of his stock is from last year. He's hoping the rest of this season brings some rain to the forecast so his farm can have plenty of product through the fall. In crime news, 2 people are facing charges in connection to a shooting on Hutton Street in Winston-Salem. 30-year-old Tiffany Parks is charged with felony assault with a deadly weapon, while 49-year-old Jose Alacarn Lagunas is facing a count of accessory after the fact. Police say the victim is expected to recover. Residents in Greensboro are raising concerns about the police department's new chief, who was just hired. They held a town hall discussion about this situation. Community members are asking city leaders to rescind Cameron Afsul's employment offer and for more transparency from the department about the decision to hire him. Some people are also questioning his current leadership as police chief in Dayton, Ohio.
I don't want us to put a narrative out there that because we don't agree with everything that our council or our city staff does, that we're upset and we're angry. That's not it. But we do ask for transparency.
Why did the city manager choose for Greensboro to take such a risk? That's what I really don't understand.
The group says they are planning to show up strong to the next city council meeting to make their case once again. Afsul's first official day as chief is May 13th. Greensboro City Manager Trey Davis defending his choice to select Afsul to lead the department. If you scan the QR code on your screen right now, you can watch his full remarks and hear more about the hiring process.